Hey BLUELOCK fans, what if I told you that the next chapter is about to shake the very foundation of BLUELOCK itself? Imagine a secret power play so intense it could change the fate of the entire U20 Japan team. And right at the center of this storm, our boy Nagi Seishiro, who's being pulled into a dangerous game by a mysterious figure named Buratsuta. But here's the twist. Nagi refuses the offer, and then there's Itoshi Sei, who's ready to unleash a revenge so fierce it might just rewrite the rules of the World Cup. Sounds insane, right? Well, the raw scans for Chapter 308 just leaked, and trust me, you don't want to miss this breakdown. So let's dive in page by page and unpack everything. Before we jump into the pages, a quick recap. Nagi was dropped from the national team, and he's struggling with that blow. Enter Buratsuta, a creepy, confident guy who claims there's a secret back door into the U20 team controlled by him. He wants Nagi to join forces, promising power and a spot on the team, but with strings attached. Meanwhile, Itoshi Sei is gearing up for a revenge mission that could change everything. Alright, now let's go through the chapter page by page. The chapter opens with Nagi looking shocked, and here comes Buratsuta, flashing this creepy smile. Right away, Buratsuta then just casually calls Nagi genius. The tone here? Super intense. Buratsuta clearly knows Nagi's potential and is about to shake things up. You can feel the tension right from the start. Nagi's confused and asks, "Who?" Buratsuta's like, "You don't know who I am? You've never seen me?" And then Nagi asks the big question, "What do you want from me?" while holding his blood-covered hand. That blood detail is so symbolic. It shows Nagi's been through a battle, physically and mentally. Right here, you can see Nagi's hesitation and Buratsuta's unsettling confidence. It's like a chess game beginning. Buratsuta gets straight to the point. "Don't you want to bloom, Nagi Seishiro? Bring out your full potential." He accuses Ego of making the wrong call by dropping Nagi. Nagi's uninterested, confused, and doesn't get what Buratsuta's talking about. This contrast is important. Buratsuta is fired up, but Nagi is still processing everything. It's a classic clash of perspectives. Here's where it gets juicy. Buratsuta reveals the secret. The official U20 team has 26 spots, but only 23 are chosen by Ego. The other 3? Buratsuta controls those Buratsuta 3 slots. He says he joined BLUELOCK because he promised Ego something, but now he wants to take control. He demands decision-making power over those 3 slots in exchange for approving the budget. This is a massive power play. Buratsuta isn't just some random guy. He's got serious influence behind the scenes. Buratsuta offers Nagi a spot in his Buratsuta 3, the backdoor route to the U20 team. This is insane, because it means Nagi could bypass Ego's official picks and still get in. But the catch? He'd be indebted to Buratsuta. This is a tempting offer, especially for someone like Nagi who's been cut, but it's also a dangerous deal. Buratsuta lays down 3 conditions. 1. Nagi must win the selection test Buratsuta plans. 2. If selected, Nagi must hand over all future soccer management and contracts to Buratsuta. 3. Nagi must go back to BLUELOCK, play to prove Ego wrong, and help Buratsuta take over. This is basically selling your soul. Buratsuta wants control over Nagi's entire career, which is insane for a player who's just trying to prove himself. Buratsuta's plan? Use Nagi to corner Ego and take over BLUELOCK. He's basically saying, help me destroy the very system Ego built, and you'll get power. This is a classic Rebel against the Mentor storyline, but with high stakes. Will Nagi fall for it? That's the burning question. Buratsuta asks, how about taking over BLUELOCK with me? This is the moment where Nagi has to decide. Join the dark side and get power, or stay loyal to Ego and BLUELOCK's ideals. Nagi is visibly shocked. The idea of going back to BLUELOCK with them, the people who cut him, is overwhelming. You can feel his inner conflict here. This is a turning point for his character. Nagi says, no, I can't. But Ego-san is not wrong. Buratsuta is stunned and frustrated. He can't believe Nagi still believes in Ego after everything. This refusal is huge. It shows Nagi's growth and loyalty. Nagi explains that Ego created BLUELOCK, and without BLUELOCK, he wouldn't have been fired up to play with Reo. This is a heartfelt moment. Nagi's not just a player, he's emotionally connected to the project and its passion. Nagi says, "I can't betray Blue Lock. That place has always been burning with passion because Ego-san is there." This line is powerful. It's the heart of Nagi's decision and sets him apart from Buratsuda's cynical view. Buratsuda calls Nagi a pride-bloated fool who's protecting his heart and ignoring his former self. This verbal attack shows how desperate and angry Buratsuda is. He's trying to break Nagi's spirit. Suddenly, Buratsuda calls out to Itoshi SAE, who enters with news about the U20 World Cup groups. This is the perfect transition to SAE's storyline, and you can feel the tension rising. The groups are announced. Japan is in Group A with Nigeria, England, and France. Buratsuda freaks out because France looks like the strongest team. He declares one of his 3 spots is reserved for SAE. No test needed. This is a huge power move, showing SAE's influence. But SAE drops a bombshell. He won't participate in the group stage. His only goal is to fight Spain. This is insane. SAE is basically saying he's skipping the early matches to focus on a personal vendetta. Buratsuda is surprised but agrees to keep SAE's spot open. This shows SAE's confidence and the respect he commands. SAE says he has to change his mindset and that if Japan can't rise without him, the whole story is meaningless. This is pure ego and ambition. SAE is ready to prove he's indispensable. SAE declares, "I'll use BLUELOCK as a stepping stone. Only egos will win." The chapter ends with a powerful message. The U20 World Cup is full of speculation, but only those who truly desire victory can shape the future. So what does all this mean for BLUELOCK's future? Nagi's refusal to join Buratsuda shows his loyalty and growth, but it also puts him in the crosshairs of a dangerous power struggle. Meanwhile, SAE's bold plan to skip the group stage and focus on Spain sets up an epic revenge arc that could define the tournament. This chapter is insane. It's not just about soccer skills anymore, it's about politics, power, and pure ego. The stakes have never been higher, and the drama is only just beginning. If you're hyped for the official release, smash that like button, subscribe for more leaks and deep dives, and drop your thoughts below. Who do you think will come out on top? Team Ego, Buratsuda's rebellion, or SAE's revenge? And what do you think Nagi's next move will be? Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.